So this is the Ford Mustang GT 5-litre V8, over 400 horsepower. And as you can see, yes, it too makes my right nipple quite erect. So it's quite a good looking thing, very imposing. And there are some interesting differences between the UK European spec and the US spec. So I'm going to talk you through those quickly. Let's start with the bonnet. On the European UK spec cars, we don't get the grills because of pedestrian safety and all that. So I think it's probably to save children, because in the UK the children are probably a lot slimmer than in the US. So if you imagine a small child getting sucked into the engine, in the US it's not much of a problem because McDonald's. So these three stripes here, they are not actually daytime running lights. They're made to look like daytime running lights, but they are in fact just reflective pieces of foil. And the reason that we don't get the daytime running lights like you guys in the US is because legislation, again, stupid legislation, dictates that if you're at a certain angle and you can't see the daytime running lights, then they're not allowed. So our daytime running lights are in the fog lights there. If we go to the side of the motor vehicle, we've got quite big, ungainly and ugly side mirrors. In the US, they're slimmer, they look better. And at the rear, we've got, in the UK and Europe, clear lenses on the back. And in US, you get the red ones. Now, because these cars have been made from left-hand drive to right-hand drive, we get a smaller exhaust manifold, which means that we get a deficit of 5 horsepower. So you can legitimately say in the US that your cars are more powerful. Oh yeah, yeah, it burns rubber. Definitely burns rubber. Oh, it's so refreshing to have a car that loves to do burnouts, and it will do it all day long, because there is oodles, buckets, shed loads of torque in here. So I am living the American dream in the UK. I've got a Ford Mustang. It sounds in normal mode fairly muted, but wow, it goes really, really quickly. There is so much torque. You can cruise around in this in 5th gear at about 30 miles an hour, and then it will pick up speed like super quickly.
Thanks to its independent rear and new double ball joint suspension at the front, the Mustang's pretty damn comfortable to cruise around in. The 6-speed manual gearbox is quick and notchy, and actually better to use than the gearbox in the Focus RS. As for the steering, well, that's electric, which is usually synonymous with disappointing, but in sport mode it's a good way and turns the front end in quickly.
You just need to navigate this roundabout, something that Americans don't get, so let's have a try with that. Yeah, we're going round. We're going round. Did a full 360 there, so good job on that, America. Visibility, I mean, half of my view is dominated by just yellow. I've got a massive yellow bonnet in front of me. So yeah, when you look out, you realise and you understand that there's something quite beefy underneath. Oh my god, it just doesn't stop accelerating. The 0 to 62 in 4.8 seconds, which for a 1700 and something kilogram car, not bad going. So it's actually slower than the Focus RS, but obviously the Focus RS has got 4-wheel drive, etc. This doesn't share the same engine with it because this is the big old V8, but you can get the 2.3 litre EcoBoost in one of these with 317 horsepower. When the Mustang first came out, the majority split was 70-30 in favour of the V8, and everyone kind of thought that that would even out, but it hasn't. People are still buying the V8 because they want to live the American dream too, little boy.
Cornering hard in the Mustang is another story. Despite fat 19-inch wheels, the traction control system works overtime to make sure that the rear end doesn't kick out like a wild pony. Think of the Mustang more as a fast cruiser then, unless you're skilled enough to catch every slide. For me though, I'll keep that kind of stuff on the track. Which brings me nicely onto the next part of this video. As you can see from the pretty car-to-car footage, I wasn't taking too many liberties for fear of crashing into producer Ethan's precious Suzuki Wagon-R. But what I did glean from my limited track time was that any mid-corner stab on the throttle quickly and sometimes unexpectedly unsettles the rear wheels. Straight line performance is again brutal thanks to 400 pound-foot of torque, but I thought that now was a good time to get this thing sideways. Enter Marino Franchitti, one of the recently announced drivers of the Ford GT in the FIA World Endurance Championship, who practically begged me to let him do some skids.
I'm ready to be excited.
Good, me too. I hope I don't excite myself because then generally it's going wrong.
Yeah? Are you at that age now where stuff just...
I think that's been my whole life, you know.
Oh, really?
Since I was a child, yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, looks like you're packing quite a lot there. Is that all just padding and stuff?
Yeah, let's call it padding.
Padding, cool. How long have you been a racing driver?
I've been a professional racing driver since 2001. I've been driving go-karts since I was 7 years old.
Ah, okay. It's too late for me then.
How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
23?
Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Well, why not?
Actually, I'm 31.
Nice.
Yeah. My secret, Nivea. I mean, your skin looks pretty good. What are you, 61, 60?
Oh, thank you. I'm 82.
82?
Yeah.
You look good for 82.
That's what I thought. I like your watch.
Thank you. It was a graduation present.
You went to school?
I think we can go.
Excellent.
I would like you just to take the car by the balls and then do stuff like that. Yeah! Good. That's how you get onto a racetrack, like a boss. Holy Jesus, mother of wow!
Best thing is, it's got these lovely Brembo brakes which help it stop.
Yes.
Because remember, it's never going fast that's a problem. It's stopping before you hit.
Yeah. So it does like to drift.
Yeah, and I am like the world's worst drifter, and even I can drift it.
Oh dear! Oh my God! You're an animal. So for any of you guys who were wondering, where do I know this beautiful man from? You may recognise him from a certain bloody video with Mr. Chris Harris and Mr. Tiff Needles. You were driving P1, LaFerrari and 918. You said at the end of the video you didn't know which one you would take home.
No, I needed all three.
Well, which one would you take home?
All three.
I haven't asked that. Which one? Oi.
I don't know.
Oh. I think you got told off there.
I think so too.
Is that what the blue lights were
Yeah,
for?
possibly.
After my new best friend Marino's hooliganism on track got us thrown off, there was one thing left for me to try out. Line lock.
I'll put your foot on the brake pedal.
Yep.
Hard as you can. Into first gear. Press OK. Hear it click.
Yeah.
Right, go.
Line lock. Right, so once you know how the system works, it's actually really easy to use line lock and to do a crazy ass burnout. So I think now is the time where I hand over to someone who doesn't really like cars, who thinks football is cool. Let's face it, football is crap. Mr. Ethan, Mr. Man behind the camera, you're going to have a go at line lock. You're getting in the car and you're going to have a go.
What if I crash it?
You won't crash it.
I really don't want to do this.
He'll be fine.
Just look at Ethan's face. Now I know him pretty well, so I can confirm that this look of apparent fear and regret is actually the way he expresses excitement and gratitude.
Right, so Ethan, you're going to do line lock. So knock it out of gear for now. Go into line lock, press OK, and then hold it down until it goes all the way to the top. Yeah, and then hold the brake all the way. Keep going. Right, put it in first. Press OK.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let go of the brake. Put your foot flat on the accelerator. And then dump that.
I don't want to dump that.
Dump the clutch. Let go of the clutch. You're doing a burnout. You're doing a burnout. You're doing a burnout. Press OK. Ethan Smale, you just did a sick burnout in a Mustang. How do you feel? You just did a burnout?
That's mental.
See, if Ethan Smale can do a burnout in a Mustang V8, then anyone can. So the Ford Focus RS has got drift mode. This has got line lock.
Maybe we should get a car that combines them.
Maybe we should. Maybe Ford should give us a car that does line lock and drift mode. I can feel your heart. I can feel it. So good job, man.
You did it.
The Ford Mustang is definitely a breath of fresh air, especially in the UK. It's certainly not as tight or as accurate as a BMW 435i, but people who buy Mustangs don't give a damn about MPGs, soft touch plastics or stop-start systems. These people dare to be different and appreciate the fact that £35,000 buys you a car that slows the rotation of the Earth. And for me, that's tough to argue with. But one question that I've been asked time and time again is, would I rather have the Mustang or the similarly priced Focus RS with a few options? While I appreciate that they're completely different things, it's the RS that gets my vote, simply because it's got massive mechanical grip and because it's a better all-rounder. But hey, think of it this way, if you've got £65,000 handy, then why not get both?
Hello everyone, make sure to download the Car Throttle app and follow me, Engineering Explained, on Car Throttle.
This is not a good sign.
Oh no.
And that's the
We've
interior of the vehicle.
More rust.
So
This makes me really sad. I'm going to get rid of it.
I'd leave if I were you. I was just going to make a bigger hole.
Colin's got rust.